Hello and welcome to Wednesday night. I am Leanne Winston Psychic Medium and very unorganized tonight. I'm not watching the countdown as the open video finished. I hope everyone's had an amazing week. You will have to forgive my tiredness. It has been a crazy week after coming off of the Big Body Mind and Psychic Expo here on the weekend in Adelaide. So the tiredness has caught up with me, and my words are certainly getting mixed around tonight. So just before we do get started, just to touch on some housekeeping, please do help me spread the love by inviting your friends and family to join in. I will be answering questions tonight, and I will have a special guest very shortly to bring up as well tonight that's going to help me with the readings as well. As I said, I'm feeling pretty tired, and I'm guessing she is as well. And for those that haven't guessed, it is the beautiful Roz Bounty, and her and I work side by side on the weekend. So let me just give her a second to get herself organised, and I will bring her up and say hello. My mum is saying she's very tired as well. So we had mum and dad working very hard on the stock. So thank you to everybody that came out, and welcome to all the new members that has joined in as well. So tonight, if you're asking a question, we do ask that you keep it to a direct question rather than a general question. And I'm sure Roz will be happy to share some readings with me, some cards at the same time. And we will also bring up some of the beautiful members that we have in the green room as well. So let's just quickly say hello to the people. So Mum's here. Hey, Mum. Antoinette is here. Good evening, honey. I hope you're doing well. Tonya is here. Hey, honey. And we have Rashina here saying hello so far as well. Beautiful. I can just hear somebody's volume in the background, so I'm not too sure where that is. And we do have the lovely Roz here now. So let's bring Roz up and say hello to Roz.
You got me?
Start video. Just give me one sec, Roz. There we go. I got to get my buttons in the right order. How are you going? You know how it is when I hit someone. I forgot to take myself off.
I mean, I'm fine, but here's me, and you're saying reading. I haven't even got the cards ready, and I was still on the eCam live, the virtual camera settings.
Yes.
From this morning, and I sort of think, shit, where do I go? Oh, is that weird? Where do I go to do the? I use Be Live all the time, and I know where it is, but you know how you sometimes go, duh.
Yeah. Totally get it after the weekend we've had. It's kind of like this energy is finally catching up. I thought Monday I'll be fine, Tuesday I'll fall in a hole, but honestly, I'm starting to think this evening is the deeper part of the hole, energy-wise.
I did have my Monday off, and I'm looking at this screen. I look so dark.
Yeah, it's just, have you got your lights on? Aha, there we go.
One of them things. Oh, whoops. Yep. Hang on. Let's see if that will fit there. But I hate the way it does the circle in the...
No, it's not getting your glasses, not as yet. So you're all lit up.
So, Leanne, you tilt them. If you've got a ring light, you tilt them a little bit so you don't get it reflected.
Like that?
Yeah, like that.
Oh, I tell you what, just the light, the glasses, I should just say my eyes in general are rather blurry tonight. And I know that's part of my fibro flare up as well with that. And that's what happens when we push ourselves. So, we allowed for it.
It was fun night. It was fun.
That's it. So welcome, Roz. For those people that don't know you as yet, and I'm sure most people have seen you around, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Oh, how much of that?
I threw you under the bus for that one, didn't I?
Yeah, look, oh my goodness, as far as being the psychic medium bit goes, it feels like it's only been recent, but it has been, even through childhood, you get the inklings. And more around when I was 15 and bought a tarot deck, interested as a teenager in trying out stuff and seance. And that's where it was all jingies. I was about to use that other word. You don't touch stuff you don't know. So, but the tarot deck seemed harmless. Well, Dad found it and threw it out. Didn't touch it after a couple of experiences with seance. Didn't touch any of this sort of stuff until, well, recently. It seems recent, but it was around 2000, 2004-ish, in between that period. Started to see more activity on the peripheral and decided to follow up and do some training and inquiring and all that sort of stuff. And I do, the labels we put on ourselves sometimes, or others do, we like to have labels. So, yeah, I use psychic medium as a label, but I'm just me. I'm me. And I love doing the daily live streams. I love doing online stuff and now venturing out further. Got to get out of the hermit mode sometime.
We do, don't we? And I've got another idea that I will follow up with you after the show, though. So, now, talking about ideas, Roz and I will be in Mount Gambier on the long weekend, so Friday the 11th, 12th and 13th, and we are both available for private readings. You're doing half-hour readings too, aren't you, Roz?
Yes, half hour, and one of them, I've got the 3 choices because I thought, well, I'm quite interested in following up, learning, practicing learning more of tea leaf reading. So I've been having a play with that. And it's like anything, it's just the doing that creates the better reading. So I'm obviously part of the readings, if so choosing on my Calendly link. So, and I'm looking in the back here, and we can't add stuff as a guest into your chat.
Ah, no, they have taken that away. Do you want to type it in the host comment, hun? Your Calendly link, if you've got it close handy, and I'll share it from there. That's probably the easiest way of doing it. So, yeah, beautiful. But yes, I'm really excited to be having a weekend away with you. I kind of feel spoiled. Got to work beside you last weekend, and then we have a weekend off, and then we're off to Mount Gambier. So we're starting to get back in the flow of it. It was an amazing feeling on the weekend being back out there in that sense. So
yeah, it was good fun. It really lifted the spirits.
It did, literally.
Yeah.
There was certainly a lot of energy.
Did either. I thought as soon as I said it, look at the spirits. Yeah, well, there's that connection.
Yeah, well and truly. And I guess if people want us to come and visit them or their towns, their place, home places, sort of thing, maybe put in the comments and let us know where you would like us to come, because we certainly are looking at moving around a bit more now that we can. Hopefully that will continue to do weekends away where we do the private readings and stuff. So yeah, so I'm excited for it. So beautiful. All right, so we've got a few people here saying hi. Hey Lisa, we said hi to Rashina and Mum and Tonya. We also have Kalisha here. Hello, do you see me having a baby soon? I got a yes to that. Roz, what are you picking up on?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to follow where you're at too.
Yep, I actually get the feeling of the number 7 around you, honey. So is it whether it's the 7th of the month, 7 weeks, July, or the 7 is very strong around you as well. So I should say, I guess we're jumping into some readings there. All right. So
yes.
My head's here, there, and everywhere today.
Yeah.
It's only getting worse as time goes on at the moment.
Look, I was lucky enough to at least wake up with a headache on Monday morning at some time of the hour, and I sort of thought, send a message off, wasn't doing my volunteering. And I slept till midday, so mine caught up straight away for some. I obviously needed it straight away, and now I'm feeling fine.
Beautiful. You got on top of it where Yeah. I think Monday I had 2 online meetings, 3 clients, and then yesterday I sort of slept in, but then I did the bit of running around and different stuff. So and then the same again today. I was going for an afternoon nap, and then all of a sudden my husband was walking in the door, and I'm going, shit, now I've got to cook tea. It's that time of day again.
At least I have the cook do it for me.
Yeah, beautiful. That's it. Excellent. All right. So next we have Emily up saying, hey, beautiful Leanne, sorry to ask, but do you see where I have misplaced my assessment? Now, would I be right in saying that is in paper form, honey? Because I actually feel like it's inside of a notepad or something that you journal in that sense, something that you make notes on in that way. Do you have anything in that way, Ross? I just say cards go everywhere.
For some reason, I just felt car. Has she left it in a car somewhere as well?
Okay.
Yeah. That's the first thing I got was a car. So
beautiful. Excellent. I'm just checking to make sure that I haven't lost any cards on the ground. Dana says, hi, Leanne. Will I end up in a relationship? I get yes, honey, but I don't feel like it's going to be straight away, hun, with that side of it. So take the time, do the work on yourself in that way. Okay. And Tanya would like a card. So the cards that I am dropping everywhere because I am so out of coordination today is my beautiful inner soul guidance cards that I will be using today.
Because I snap. Oh, except I just
you just into fly.
Hang on, I'll dive.
I love it. I seen it fly through.
Oops, now I've got to dust it because my floor is filthy. Oops.
I've still got stock and, 1.5 cartloads of stuff sitting here next to me, and I'm just like, it can stay there. I don't have clients in the house until Friday, so.
Oh, I shouldn't hold that up, but this is the one that drops. So
beautiful. So I've got the owl. So be observant. It's time to see the things more clearly. Draw on your feminine energy, honey. So go back within.
And the confirmation is ask those desired questions. Open your heart and receive the signs from above. So isn't it got that 1111 on it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Where's mine? Beautiful. That's what I need, a bucket of it. Thank you, Tony.
You want sugar on it, though?
I have milk with you, thanks.
No worries.
He's a good man.
Oh, definitely. Go with the flow. And there's Dory, because it's my family on Dory.
I love it. So that cup's still going, or is that a different cup?
No, it's still going. It hasn't broken yet.
I love it. So, and we had the lovely Emily just saying hi to you, Roz.
Hi. Hi to everyone that says hi to me.
Yeah.
It's hard to read the comments, whichever way they are, that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way.
It's hard to read them as they're going through.
That's it. So we've got Rashina. My partner hasn't been honest. Is that my cup?
Look at the size of it. Here, everybody. Yeah, it's not full yet.
Oh my! Oh, we've got a cup like that. That's what I need.
Come on.
Beautiful. Do you deliver to Mount Barker?
For small consideration.
Yeah.
It might be cold by the time you get here.
I'd say so.
Put it on the warmer.
I've got a very good thermal mug.
Oh, beautiful. That's what I need. So Rashina's saying, my partner hasn't been honest in the marriage. When will I find the proof I need to move forward, please? I get you need to trust your instincts, honey, and just follow that. I don't feel like it's necessarily about finding the proof. But the card, perfect, I get is the stag card. So observe, listen, and pay attention. Step back, see the bigger picture. There is more than meets the eye. So that just goes perfectly with what you're asking.
And then following on from that, it is that you're on the right path. Believe in yourself. And what's that other one? Destiny awaits you. So it's certainly put the footsteps one behind the other in the pathway that you know you need to be going. You're on board one. Yeah.
Okay. My feeling is in your heart of hearts, honey, you know what you got to do. All
Yeah.
right.
Exactly.
That's it. Leanne says, "Evening, Leanne. I'd love to get a message from anyone of my past loved ones." So I'm going to actually just focus on pulling cards tonight due to my tiredness with that side of it. But I do feel that you've got a female energy and a male energy around you, and they let you know that they are very much with you. And the card, and I have shuffled, you would have heard me, is the Stag card. So look at what's going on around you at the moment, honey. Look at the bigger picture in that way.
And releasing the past to the universe and allowing the inner peace to replace it as well. So let that inner knowing come in.
Yeah, beautiful. Natalia is here saying hi. Hey, honey, how you going? And we have the lovely Sarah. Sarah, it was so lovely to see you and meet you face to face on the weekend. Hello, lovely laddies. What a wonderful surprise seeing you both here. It is. Poor old Roz didn't get, I shouldn't say old, should I? Roz didn't get a lot of notice. It was just like this. I'm sitting here thinking, going, let's get Roz on. Let's talk about Mount Gambier.
And I don't mind being called old, because there's days where I really feel old. But within that, there is a respectful maturity about it and wisdom, rather than being old and decrepit.
That's it. I feel old and decrepit today. Beautiful. So we're upside down. So Natalia says, can I have a card reading relationship guidance? I get, look at what you're committing to it, honey. So have that clear picture of what it is that you're wanting. Be careful what you sign or what you commit yourself to at the moment.
Yeah. And courage, I have no idea what that is. It's not focusing on my camera. Courage and protection surround you. Let me see if I can. Yeah. Courage and protection surround you. Break free from the negative cycle and release the unwanted attachments. So it really is that dagger that cuts the cords of the attachments that you don't want. So make sure that that's what you're doing and letting them go away, rather than trying to hang on to them anyway, because sometimes we do that. We recatch that cord and try to reattach. Don't let it.
Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Antoinette says, hi, Leanne, do you have any news on my partner, please? Oh, I actually feel like I've got anxiety around that side of it, hun. So I get, I think there's more going on than meets the eye is the reference I get there. So maybe that's something we can go more into detail with a bit later, with a bit more detail sort of thing. But the card I picked up was have faith. It will happen. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense to you.
And this one's the time of chance encounters, new journeys and exploration. So it's potentially there's going to be some opportunities coming up as well, just taking advantage of that as the wind blows.
Beautiful.
That's an interpretation.
I've got my cards all upside down, back to front. And Hey, Maz, do you have any messages for me? Yes, certainly, honey. Let's pull you a card. And the one that was jumping out at you is the Star card. Look at the stars. Take the time to manifest. Visualize what you want. Plan and set your goals. So look ahead, honey. Perfect.
And plan new goals. Make time to follow your dreams. Isn't that all the glisten of that silver? Love it.
Oh, I love that card. I love the way it's come up. So,
and this other one flew out too, that I've nearly bent over in trying to catch it again too. So, but it's spiritual awakening. So your higher vibrations rise from within. Your spiritual path is calling you. So allow it to do that.
Yeah, I love it. I'm actually looking at getting that design on my wrist as a tattoo. I made a phone call about it today. So just to mark the occasion.
It's got to hurt though, doing that on my wrist. Nah, after I've broken one, I wouldn't be on mine.
Not the vibration, my God. I'm figuring if it's only the size of a 50-cent piece, that the biggest is not going to take long to do. So beautiful. So we've got Wanda saying, good evening, ladies. Can you tell me what my son will go away to join the Air Force? Oh, went away. Tommy
Well,
went.
thank you.
God, I can't even read English today. Share the love. Thank you, honey. So you're wanting to know when your son's going away to join the Air Force. I feel like I'm with the 9 September sort of thing with that side of it. So either the 9th of the month in 9 weeks, or I'm looking at September, but the 9 is really strong. Has he got hay fever or something at the moment? Oh my God.
Someone else has.
Oh, excuse me. I hate when you can feel it coming and it doesn't want to come on. So I don't know if he's suffering or you, honey, are suffering with hay fever at the moment. I don't normally suffer with hay fever, so I don't think it's mine. All right. Did you have anything around that one, Roz, that you're drawn to?
The card and saw, it's just when he's going to go away for the Air Force, but that's a 25. So whether, between July, September, or what's the next intake? I felt it's the next, I don't know how they do it with the Air Force, whether there's specific intakes, but it is trusting your intuition. What is that word? Transition. Trust your transition. Enjoy the changes and feel the magic. So I'm feeling that as much as it can feel like an empty nest type thing when you have children going away to join those, Defence Force or anything for leaving home, basically, you're going to have some freedom and a transition for yourself. So trust it.
Yeah, beautiful.
Get there.
Now, Leanne's just letting me know that we had an echo when I speak.
Yeah,
That's
I did
interesting.
see that. I can't hear it in the background here. So is others? That's bad English. Is anyone else hearing it, or are others hearing it?
You're talking my language this week, Ross.
I like that. She wants these cards.
I actually teaching a workshop at the expo on Sunday. I told people to take their feet off, and I'm like, oh my God, I have got through the day nearly to about the last 2 hours talking reasonable good English until then.
Yep.
It was only a matter of time of that happening. So
Flow one into the other,
yeah.
By the time you finish the day.
That's it. By Sunday afternoon, my voice was cracking. It was like, okay, sorry, guys.
It sounds like Mum reckons, I can hear it. So there must be a little bit of a pain in your microphone somehow. I can't hear it.
Okay. I'm not too sure what is going on.
Is it a pain in the neck, like to listen to those people that are hearing it? Is it really irritating? Is probably the first thing to ask.
That's a good question.
What background noise was? Yeah. Sarah's saying that's the spirit.
Anything's possible.
Absolutely.
I tell you what, they were a pain in the ass on Friday night, and I hadn't even started the expo, just setting up. It was like, oh my God. So Jash, I think I've said that right. It says, hi, hope you're well. May I have a message from my brother who has passed? Now, I get the reference, honey, just really quickly, that he has passed around somebody's birthday. I do feel that he is very much around you and you sense him. You've got change going on around you and he wants to acknowledge that, but there's a lot of love and pride that comes through for you. Okay. So, Roz, let's bring one of the members up out of the thing, the lobby, I should say, the thing. See, look, I'm talking really good English, aren't I? And let's bring Dee up and say hello to her.
Hello.
Hey, Dee. There you go.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm excited, scared.
Oh, there's a job offer?
No, not yet, but my husband came down. He went to the doctors and he got a phone call for an interview.
Perfect.
So he came home, started chain smoking. And I'm like, okay, your dad's nervous. And then we ironed his clothes quickly and he went off for a job interview.
Perfect.
We were supposed to hear Monday, Tuesday, but we haven't heard anything, so I don't know whether you can feel anything, but I don't know. So I'm sort of, is it no news is good news or no news is bad news?
Good news. Let's go with good news.
Good news. But he was shaking, and he normally only ever has 1 or 2 cigarettes when he drinks.
Yeah.
But he was sitting there going, and I'm like, "Are you right?" "Yeah."
Oh, wow.
But he's never done an interview before, so he was so nervous.
Yeah.
He went in and he said to the lady, I've never done an interview before and I'm nervous, and yeah, so hopefully.
Yeah. It's got a good feel to it. I feel good. How did he feel coming out of it?
They asked for his birth certificate and a certificate that he'd achieved.
Wow.
And I said, well, that's good.
I'm not going to ask for that if they're not interested.
No, but hopefully it's just they're taking their time, because they said, you should hear by Monday or Tuesday. And now it's Wednesday and we haven't heard a thing.
Yep.
So,
hear that phone call, see that message coming through. So keep the focus on there. Don't let the doubt step in.
Yeah, so we're still applying for other jobs though.
Yep, good.
Not shutting that book yet. And then they left on Saturday and I had a big cry. I was like, and then the little one, my granddaughter, started crying, I want mummy. And I'm like, oh, so do I.
Oh, you poor things.
So now a cold snap's hit and I'm like, there's no one to snuggle. Except this 4-year-old with feet and arms in my back. And I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah.
A friend of mine bought me a massive, big, long body hot water bag for my birthday the other week. And it's in like this big, it looks like, I actually thought it was, the leggings that you used to wear in the 80s. What are they? Leg warmers. That's what it looks like. But it's got this really long, thick, same here, very long, thick water bottle in it. And I think they were amazing. They were good to snuggle.
So rephrase that. If I was born in the 80s.
I was a bit before the 80s.
I was like 10 years before the
80s. We've actually got our 80s dress up party, which is a 40th, the weekend after the long weekend to go to, and I haven't even thought about what I'm going to wear yet. So
all I think about is the Wham shirt, wake me up. And my mum used to make me the leg warmers and, going skating and, oh, geez, life was good back then.
Much easier, wasn't it? I was thinking parachute material tracksuit sort of thing. So I don't think I've got any of that stuff in the cupboard anymore.
80s was a bit afro too.
Yeah,
from memory,
definitely.
Because I know I had one.
No, my hair was dead straight, so I didn't have the afro.
Yeah,
mine's almost naturally that if it goes too short, it's an afro. It's curly.
Bounces up.
Well, used to be.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's been a good week. It's just they go home, and I just, how you deflate because they've left, and then you're like,
those cycles.
Yeah, you do. Even though you're trying not to, and you're trying to be positive, it's like, oh.
Yeah. Well, look at it this way. It could be his very last trip away like that.
I hope so. Oh, God, fingers crossed.
Stay positive, honey.
I am. I'm like, fingers crossed, darling, it's going to be okay. And then I said to him, I am applying for these jobs. And he's like, oh, yeah. And today he said, oh, thank you for applying for them. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Nice. He appreciates it.
He does.
Yeah, beautiful. All right, honey. Well, we'll keep those positive thoughts for you. Next week, you'll come back with some good news, I'm sure.
I hope so. But could I have a card, please? Because I haven't got mine yet, because they'll be a couple of days away.
No, they were posted yesterday. So, and this is perfect with what you're going through at the moment. I love it. The emotions card, acknowledge the feelings while being present in the moment. So as those things come up, make sure you acknowledge them. God, I'm doing it. I was going to say khaki-handed, but it's my right hand.
No, and the path's not always easy, but believe in your journey. So that's just it's reinforcing that positive. Keep the positive happening because that's what's happening.
Yeah. Can I just ask a question?
What's happening.
Every time I come on here, I get itchy.
Oh,
sorry. I shouldn't laugh at that.
Itchy, like my nose, my hair, and I'm thinking, I feel like a monkey.
That can very much be spirit energy that you're picking up on, because I quite often get that where I've got to sort of scratch the hair, or I'm rubbing the nose, or, you know, scratching,
Yeah.
the sort of
And I
thing. You
think
said
it's-
scratch, so I scratched.
I think it's a bit
shocking,
too
like,
being
as soon as I
noticed.
look up,
Yeah.
my nose
Yeah.
itches or the back of my head itches, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't have nits. And it's like, oh.
Okay, so go with the first thing that comes to mind when you feel that. What is it you're thinking? What pops in your head?
My dad.
Okay, so let's go with
No
his
idea
energy.
why.
Yep. So I always say to my students, trust the very first thing that pops in your mind before the monkey mind steps in and has you question it. So I would relate those things to your dad, letting you know that he is around you.
Well, he's not squeezing my foot now, so that's a bonus.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah. He's letting me sleep. But yeah, as soon as I get off, it stops.
Yep. Wow.
Get on.
That's it. And now that you've said that, I don't know about other people listening, but I can't hear that echo anymore.
No, it's gone now.
It's gone.
Maybe it was spirit.
More than likely, they do weird things. And it's funny because when I was sitting down to get ready to come on, I was actually seeing things move out in my peripheral vision, sort of thing, like walking through the passageway. So I think spirit is quite heightened in the physical form in that way at the moment. So
yeah, just as you said my name, bringing me up, I heard bangs at my door, and I'm like, okay. So I thought, oh, and now it's gone dead quiet, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, interesting.
And the cats are asleep, so it's like, because my
Cats.
daughter brought me down the cat, so they're keeping me company.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so beautiful. All right, hun, good to see you. We look
Yep.
forward to hearing some good news.
okay, well, fingers crossed, everyone, that it will come through.
Yeah, beautiful. Will you take care, and
You
we'll
too.
talk to you
And
soon.
good to see you both.
You too, and enjoy your cards.
Lovely
Hopefully you'll
seeing
have them
you.
before the end of the week.
Okay, bye.
So, bye, hun. I love it. Beautiful energy. So excellent. All right, we do have Sue. Let's bring Sue up and say hello.
Hello.
Hey, hun, how you going?
I'm great. You two are cracking me up. I'm having so much fun just listening to you.
It's a normal thing. You can join us on a Friday night. I think we just don't find ourselves laughing on Friday nights. What is it that Jen calls us? The Friday night frothies.
Frolics?
Follies.
Frolics or something like that, yeah.
Now I'm thinking beer frothy. God. That's all
No,
I need.
I've got a frothy coffee. Oh, God. It has got froth on it, see? Just.
That's frothy.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
frothy.
it. It's like, how are you, hun?
Yeah, I'm good. I've had 7 days away at the Brain Body Business Retreat, which was fabulous for me.
Oh, I hope so. And that was actually down your way, Ros, down Middleton.
Middleton.
Sort of things on the beach huts. That looked
Oh,
amazing.
yes, that's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it
So
was.
I'm hoping to get there next year.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You'll love it, Leanne. You'll love
Yeah.
it.
I won't want to come home that close to the beach.
It would be good.
Rooming it with Catherine. You know, Catherine that
Oh,
works.
yep.
And we had a ball. We're like, do you think they'll notice if we don't go home?
Maybe just slightly. I'm sure Jodie wanted to stay as well.
Yeah, just great. It was great
It's amazing.
to just stop and take time out for myself. And, you know, we worked on the life element and I really realized how much I hadn't been doing life. Like I've been doing life, but not really being present in life, if you know what I mean. So it was great.
Definitely.
I haven't had a break for, I can't even remember how long. So it was,
Yeah. And that's the thing we do. We just keep go sort of thing. We do forget to do that. I know I'm really bad at that as well. Sort of thing. I know for my birthday we took a few hours out and went on the steam train when they had the open day here in Mount Barker. I said to my husband, I know it was just a couple of hours, but it was amazing just to get out with a couple of friends and have that time. We need to do stuff like that more often. So yeah, we will get there. Sooner than later.
I'm just noticing Carly's message right down the bottom about Middleton. It's smelly. Did it? I can remember the Coorong, hun. The Coorong is quite a bit different. That can smell.
Middleton.
Yes. I used to live in the Coorong, on the Coorong, not in it.
That would be a bit smelly living in it.
Bit wet too. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Did you have a question, hon, you'd like to ask?
Yes, my husband's working on a project at the moment, and I'm really hoping this will take for him and this. So I'm just wondering if you see anything.
Okay. I kind of feel like he's got to throw himself into it a little bit deeper at the moment. So whether he's just being a little bit hesitant or it's a bit slow getting started, but I just get the reference to throw himself into it, lean into that energy. And I get the feeling it's going to work all right. And the card was confirmation.
And I got the third eye.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The confirmations, ask those desired questions, open your heart and receive the signs from above. So my feeling is the confirmations there, the signs are, it's all positive.
Yeah.
Isn't that gorgeous? I love that twinkle.
Yeah,
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. It's the twinkle of the eye. It's trust your intuition and acknowledge the guiding words that come from within. The knowing without knowing. So it definitely is that. But God, look at that. Isn't it gorgeous?
I love the way that one picks it up.
Yeah.
And there is a bit of knowing without knowing in this. So yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. Excellent. So how soon before they get started, like fully into it?
Yeah, so they're actually working on, at the moment, I'm creating a prototype.
Yeah.
And so it's just the formalities and this.
Oops. I don't know about this. Yeah, the sound's dropping in and out.
Isn't it? Yeah, it was.
It's like we're hearing every second word you're saying. So.
Exactly that. The old CB radio days.
I love it.
Yeah, it's in progress at the moment, and there's going to be a little bit of trusting each other in the working relationship, because if there's not trust and goodwill, it could go anyway. And it's his idea and concept, and so we're
beautiful. I get August is going to cement the foundation. So to me, I get in August, it's going to have that clear vision of the direction to what level it's heading.
Excellent.
Yeah. So it's got a good feeling to it.
Good. Because I really feel good about it, and I think that it'll work out well in the end. Yeah,
definitely. So exciting times coming.
I know. It's good.
Yay. How's your fibro at the moment, hun?
I've got to say it's much, much better at the moment. But by the time I'd finished and gotten ready to go to the retreat, on the morning that I left, I was like all stiff down here. I couldn't move my neck. I was a mess.
Oh, so my goodness.
Actually did me a lot of good. So, yes, pushing ourselves doesn't help. We know that, and yet we
keep doing it. I allowed Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to have my days off this week, thinking that, after working the expo on the weekend, it's going to take a day or two to sort of kick in, and then I'll sort of crash, and then I'll be right for Friday. But, oh, my God, I think because we haven't done it for so long, I was buggered on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it?
Definitely.
I know with you, but for me, it takes a little bit to kick in. But then when it does, it's almost like a delayed reaction, and then it really,
But and that's why, like, doing what I do when we work the big expos and we put ourselves under that pressure, because I think in 2 days I did something like 36 readings, 1 stage show, 2 workshops over the weekend. It was pretty much go, go, go most of that time, sort of thing. So it was, when you do stop, it does, takes a bit to unwind and then to hit the wall.
Yeah, queen. And when we don't have them, it really flares it up.
Yeah, that's it. So fun and games, but we get there.
Mm.
Can I ask for a card for me?
Certainly, hun. I got told to split the deck, and I split it on the
Yeah.
breath card. Release what no longer serves you. Find the inner energy and balance. So letting go of the stuff from the past.
Beautiful.
And cutting those cords, because that's what we've had before. Courage and protection surround you. Break away from the negative cycle and release the release the, what's that one? Unwanted attachments. Yeah.
It's hard reading back to front, isn't it?
It is. I'm getting used to it. It's that the camera doesn't focus on it well enough for me.
Yeah, that's it.
But
So
hey.
beautiful. All right, Han, well, good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Lovely to see you both.
Yeah, beautiful. Bit of a surprise this week.
It is, isn't it?
I love it. Take care, Han, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh, I love it. We have Mandy asking about Mount Gambier. Honey, myself and Roz are going to be in Mount Gambier on the 11th, 12th and 13th, the Friday, Saturday, Sunday of the long weekend. So you can inbox one of us that you would like to book a reading with if you are looking for that through Roz. Roz, your page is Roz Bounty.
Roz Bounty.
Yeah.
Just look for, it is. It's Roz Bounty. And I've actually got, I created a QR code. I'm trying out the QR code to the Calendly, that booking page that we use. So that's where the 3 choices are for that weekend. But it's a round QR code with a little 14 in the middle because that's all the icon is. It works, I think. So it'd be lovely to see if it works for others as well. Just to try it out, because it's just, we're getting very used to using scanning tools.
Oh, yes.
Especially for the COVID and the rest. So you just point the thing, a QR code scanner thingy on an app, and it takes you there. You open the link. I found on the iPhone, though, it goes to one of those stupid ad things first. Then, once the ad thing finishes, you get the page open on the Calendly. And I thought, well, with the maybe it's because I haven't got the paid version of the whatever thing it is, but on the Android it worked all right. So be nice to see what others find if you're wanting to use that as an option. So,
Beautiful. So now I've also seen there that D is D. Your last name's D. Mandy. Amanda. The cards that you are wanting are my Inner Soul Oracle cards that Roz and I are both using. The website is going all across the bottom of the screen at the moment. You can purchase through there, but if you want to catch up for a reading while we're in Mount Gambier with either of us, I will have them there for sale as well. And she's also saying, can I please get a card? Sending love. Thank you, honey. All right, so I got told to split the deck for you, and the card that I have pulled out is the protection card. May your guided light surround you, watch over you, and help protect you on your journey. So stay focused in the direction you're heading with at the moment.
And the card that I just pulled, it wasn't split the deck. I picked up what I thought was the top card, and I picked up 2. So this was the second one in the line. This is a time of coming together, and it's protection and promises. So that's got nice potential, doesn't it?
Yeah, I got a good feeling when you pulled that.
Yes.
Love it. So, and Lisa would like to know, do you have an idea if and when I'll get my pay rise and full-time at work? Thank you. I see the number 4 around you, honey. So whether on the 4th of the month or within 4 weeks, but I do feel like it's coming up soon. Okay.
So there's the stag is the first card in the deck, and that's a number 1. So if it's the 4 weeks, that makes it a month. So
Yeah. There
I'd
you
say that
go.
confirms that too, doesn't it? So observe,
It
listen,
does.
and pay attention. You need to step back and see the bigger picture. There is, what's that? There is more there than meets the eye. There's more here than meets the eye. So yeah, expect positives out of that though.
Yeah.
Definitely. Gee, they're gorgeous cards.
Thank you.
I just had to pat that.
Oh, did you? I love it.
I did.
Beautiful. Nita says, "Hi, ladies. Am I still on the right path, please?" I got yes, and I get the card. Just take us. Release what no longer serves you, honey. Take a deep breath. Look at the bigger picture and find that balance. Okay.
And the card I've got is Wolf. God, isn't that magnificent too, with its gold edging? Look at the connections that surround you. Use your voice. It's time to actually speak up, and communication is the key. So I'd say, yeah, continue on with that and speak your stuff as you're moving along your path too. Okay.
Yeah. Lovely. And Naz says, "Aura card, please." Not sure what the rest of it was.
Does Mazda, I've got to ask, does Mazda mean that you've got a Mazda car? I have to ask. Sorry, Maz, you probably asked that a lot.
Yeah, let us know in the comments, son. So,
I've got the wolf again.
Beautiful. Look carefully, hun, at what you're committing to. Be careful of what you're signing. I want to say the next 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, read carefully.
And as I just mentioned, look at the connections that are surrounding you. So, yeah.
Yeah, lovely. And we had Emily just acknowledging, yes, her assignment is in paper form. So, honey, you have to let us know where you find it. Oha from YouTube is watching and saying, "Hello, can I have a card, please?" I've got the turtle card that has come up. And it says, I've got to turn it around because I can't read it that way. Endure, persistence, and perception will keep you in a steady path, steady on your path. Find a slow and steady pace. Take time. You don't have to rush at the moment.
Yeah, and what you're needing to do at the same time is releasing the past to the universe and allowing the inner peace to replace it. So don't let anything hassle you as you're actually moving along at that lovely, relaxed, slow pace.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
So Rashina's just saying, thank you. Really hurt waiting because now I feel like a crazy person because everything I say is denied and have no proof. Do you know what? Denial is usually one of the biggest things that can be proof, sort of thing, if he's persistent in it or he feels that he's got to argue back. Okay, wishing you the best there, honey. Natalia, you're very welcome. The lovely Denise is here. Do you have any messages for me, please? It was lovely to see you on the weekend, honey. All right, so the card I have pulled is the snake card. I do feel like it's about shedding skin, preparing for the new transformations, new things coming your way. I just feel like you're evolving, honey.
And planning new goals. Make time to follow your dreams. So there you go. That's a good follow on from the snake. Shed the skin and follow your dreams.
Beautiful. Love it. Yeah, for sure. Nazda says thank you. You are very welcome.
So every time we see a name, I'm going to think of that, and that's naughty of me, isn't it?
That's it. Oh, well.
Yeah. Thank you,
Wanda, you are very welcome, honey. Althea, is that how you say it? It helps if I push the button.
Aphia. I would imagine
welcome,
something
honey.
like that. Aphia.
Yep. So you are new here. I got told it helps if I shuffle. That was the snake card. So whether you're going through transformation, new beginnings, I've just shuffled, and the card I have pulled for you is the dream catcher, honey, which is perfect because I just follows on with the snake and now what Roz and I just did before. So follow the dreams. Keep that clear vision.
And trust trust it'll all work out. Know the sun will rise in the morning and the moon will set in the evening. So put your trust.
Yeah.
And I always, I personally go from the heart, trust in yourself as well.
Yeah, that's it. And I love the birds and the flowers there, hun, that
Oh,
you have there.
gorgeous. Yeah.
It is, isn't it? Sarah thought it was a background noise. Okay.
Could be
Squinching.
singing.
That's it.
Hi, Carly.
Hey, honey, how you going? It was me that had the echo. That's interesting. It's weird how it just disappears.
Yeah.
You know,
Look, who knows? Yeah.
that's it. Hey, it's technology. We have
Yep.
Mercury in retrograde along with about 4 other planets at the moment. So
Cool, is it?
may I say
Oh.
anything's possible? Yeah.
I haven't looked at my astrology for a while. I've got Astrolab or whatever it's called. Oh, now Astro
yeah.
Gold on the Mac.
That's
Every
right.
every so often I do look it up.
Yeah, I haven't looked at it for a while, but I did see that Elizabeth Peru had a thing up today, and I think it's Pluto, Mercury, Saturn, and I can't
wow.
remember what the others were.
The big ones. Yeah, well, Pluto being a big planet, yes.
Yeah,
Big
that's
energy.
it. So, Nicole, look at the commitment, look at the coming together, protection and promises is the focus around you.
And certainly with the focus around the house, find your own space. There you'll feel content and safe. So it really is the home where the heart is. Find that space within there. Okay.
Yeah, beautiful. Louisa is here as well, and she says, "Hi, ladies. I hope you are well. I am, and I think I want to pull you a card, honey, because you never ask for a card. You always say hello. So I'm pulling you a card, Hannah, and it's the Path card. The path isn't always easy, but believe in your journey because you are on the right path.
And as you're walking along that path, throw out some wheat seeds. It's time to plant the seeds for your growth. Sow the seeds you wish to reap, and you'll gain from the harvest. Just hope no one else harvests it for you as you're walking along the path. Sorry, it was just that follow on then.
And it's funny because as you say that, that's it. As you say that, I see we've got another scammer asking people to inbox them. So people, please do not inbox them. They are scammers, and we will remove them shortly.
Which Facebook page are you sending it to?
My
Is
Time.
it My Time? Yeah, because
Yes,
I
My
went to have a quick look at some point. I still can't, when I'm live with Be Live myself, I cannot scroll through the page more than, like, it sits on 4 comments and that's it. So I can't go and check it, not while we're live.
Weird.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
It
So,
is.
all right. So, Carlia, the card I have pulled for you is the letting go. Release what no longer serves you back out to the universe. Allow the inner peace to replace that energy.
Yeah, and we've got the infinity cards, the second one, the never-ending circle of life. We learn to move forward on our journey, so learn well.
Yeah, definitely. I love it.
Wow.
All right. Friday night fluffies. I still can't
the fluffies. Friday night follies.
Oh, it's getting worse the later it's going. Thank you, Louisa. That's us. That's us on Wednesday night. I know it's Wednesday. Oh, God, Leanne.
Switching it up.
That's it. You've got us Wednesday and Friday.
Wednesday. God, what would you call it for a Wednesday night? Nah. I mean, Friday night follies. It's the F. The F. What's Wednesdays? Wednesday night. I've got
Warriors.
no idea.
Warriors. Women.
Yes, Warriors is good. Not quite. Oh, yeah.
Wacky women.
Yeah, wackies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's got a bit of a different. Yeah, okay.
After the weekend, I am still feeling a bit wacky.
Oh dear.
Oh, goodness, I
Where am
love
I?
it.
That's beautiful.
So, Annie, may I have a card? And my card's upside down, and it's the Dagger card. Courage and protection surround you. Break free from the negative cycles and release the unwanted attachments.
And really trust your intuition and acknowledge the guiding words that come from within, the knowing without knowing. So
Yeah,
I love that card. Oh, no, Sarah. Oh, sorry. I saw Sarah's comment there. Wednesday night willies.
Oh, Louise is saying Wacky Wednesday.
Just
It's
Wacky
silly.
Wednesday is probably more appropriate.
I've got to share that. I really do.
Good one, Sarah.
I love it. Now, where did I get
Got that one again.
Shelley, I don't think we've done you, hun. The card that jumped out for you is the stag. So be observant, pay attention. There's things that aren't meeting the eye at the moment, so just take note of that stuff, okay?
Yeah. And the path's not always easy, but believe in your journey. Okay.
Yeah, beautiful. And Nisha, can I have a card, please? You certainly may, honey. I'm pulling them upside down now. The lion. Connect to that inner raw, honey, the inner power, the strength that's within you. Pull on that at the moment, that will help you overcome the hurdles. Okay.
Yes. And more connection, reconnecting with Mother Earth. Grounding brings us balance. So take time out to restore your energy. Yeah. Hug a tree. Barefoot on the ground, though it's cold at the moment. Well, here.
Don't do my trick and pick a tree that has ants on it, because that's what I did. I got covered in ants. I remember doing my training with Lisa Williams, and it was the online part of the course before we did face-to-face. And it was like, go outside and hug a tree. Oh, yeah, here's a nice tree. Oh, God, there was ants everywhere.
I'd be one that was seeping gum.
Yeah, that's it. Emily, sorry, did you reply to my comment? I had to do something. Yeah, we did, honey. Paper form. I'm feeling like it's between like a notebook or something like that. Ros is very much drawn to your car, so it'll be funny if it's in the car, in between it.
Notebook.
In the notebook. Like,
yeah, wouldn't it?
All right. Beautiful. And Nisha is just saying, sounds like a great plan. Thanks, ladies.
Yeah.
You are very welcome.
Coming up.
All right. Well, we are out of time again. That hour goes so fast.
And look how flat that is now. It's gone way down.
Oh, that was incredible, because that was quite bright when you started.
Yeah, I'll have to charge it.
So yeah, that's it. So, guys, just remember, Ros and I will be in Mount Gambier on the long weekend, the 11th, 12th and 13th. You can connect with Ros through her page, her Facebook page, Ros Bounty. For myself, you can inbox me as well. And
I'm just trying to focus. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot I was live. It was going all phasey out of focus. Sorry for that.
That's all right. It's doing at my end as well, sort of thing. So just a reminder, if you do want to buy a deck of the cards, innersoulguidance.com.au is the website, or you can go through my website, leannewinston.com, to link up to that website to purchase them as well with that. Ros, what else have you got coming up? Do you want to tell people about your morning lives?
Every morning, roughly around about 8 o'clock. Most of the time I'm on time. I use this deck. It's the one I really enjoy using. It's the Gilded Breviary Lenormand deck. I like the Lenormand cards, so I've been using those now. Oh, well, it's been over a year. It was March, I think, where it kicked over the year, of the daily around 8 o'clock on mytimetv.live, this same channel. Is it called a channel? Facebook page?
I think so, yeah. It's a channel.
So, yeah.
We'll make it a channel.
So, same bat time, same bat channel, but we're not bats. So I do that mostly every morning at 8 o'clock. So tomorrow morning it'll be 8 o'clock for that. I was just remembering hang on a sec.
While you're doing that, I had to laugh that you said bats, because the way I'm going, I could feel like I'm hanging upside down anytime.
Yeah, well, bats, yes, exactly. They're a cute little ugly creature. But when we're down there, when you held up your cards, I suddenly remembered and thought, oh, that's right, because I'm doing the tea leaf readings as well. They're on offer. I've got this little book, is a bit of a guidebook type thing that Christine Sinclair, grandmother Christine, has done these, and I am going to have those there as well. There's a limited supply of those. I think I've only got 10 to take down, but for those that may want to have that to, have a read through and learn, it's sort of a learning tool.
And Christine's very talented. So.
Yeah, a very intuitive, spiritually connected person.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was lovely to do the workshop to learn the tea leaf reading. I haven't been doing it for long, but it's one of those things that when you know that level of trusting spirit and what the messages are and what flows in, you can read anything. And it's not just me telling myself that because I want to be good at it. It's just that's what we can do. We trust spirit connection and being able to just say it like it is. That's what we're receiving, isn't it, Leanne? So
that's it, exactly. And it really is the trust and the surrender. But tea leaf readings is really interesting to
and it's experience. Fun. It's gonna be fun, just as something different. And like the cards that I was using for the weekend was the Curiosity tea cards. It's a different system again. So
they were so cute.
It's all tools that we can play with that really just opens up the mind to receiving more easily what those messages are. So to be able to share with others, of course. Yeah,
that's it. So, whoops, I didn't actually click on that one. So, Tina, thank you.
I can see a few more coming in on the YouTube side. That's great.
That's it. Yeah. So welcome.
Nice to see you here.
It is, and there is some names there that I don't recognise before, and I do want to say a big welcome to all the beautiful members that have joined in. They've joined up over the last week or so. If you did want to join my membership, we will get Roz getting her membership up and running very soon, hopefully. But you can connect to.
I have sort of. Yeah, it's in the calendar. Yeah. It's in the Buy Me a Coffee /Roz Bounty. That's where I'll be creating my membership. It's set up. I just haven't started getting it in the flow.
That's it. So keep an eye out for that. It is coming soon. I will keep pushing her. So if you want to join my membership, please do go to leannewinston.com and join there. It is on special. I've extended it out until Friday of a saving of $100. And if you are a new member joining up, as part of the gift of that membership, you will get a deck of these cards as well about $6,000 worth of extras in that package as well. So excellent. Well, Roz, thank you so much for joining me tonight. As normal, we always have a ball. So,
I love it.
It is. Yeah. So there's nobody else that I laugh like this with besides you. So half the time we're laughing at ourselves. So beautiful. And talking about working with Roz and I, English would help Leanne. Roz and myself are usually on Friday nights at 8:30 here on My Time TV as well. So join in.
Yeah.
Come along.
That's the Friday Follies. What was this one? Wacky Wednesday or something?
Wacky Wednesday. Or Wacky Willy Wednesday. There we go.
Wednesday, well, yeah, that one. Thanks, Sarah.
You are very welcome, Louise. It's my
pleasure. Wednesday night Willies, that's it. Yeah.
There we go.
Still on the screen here.
We could just put it all in. Wacky Wednesday night Willies.
Yeah. You want the Willies on a Wednesday night.
There we go. Do we get a warmer with that?
Oh, dear.
Oh, my goodness.
My cheeks are aching.
I love it. All right. I can see another scammer coming in there. So please, guys, just a reminder, do not inbox them.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm going to say good night now. Thank you, Roz, for joining in.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We will see you all very soon. Thanks. Bye, everyone.
Bye.